And finally, the race for the White House is hitting a fever pitch with just 15 days to go. Over the weekend, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump took the campaign trail by storm, each armed with star power and bold attacks. While Harris rallied with pop stars Lizzo and Usher, Trump countered with a marathon speech in Pennsylvania and support from billionaire Elon Musk. Both candidates remain laser focused on key battleground states as polls show them neck and neck. The race is turning the corner to its climactic conclusion, and the stakes have never been higher.
With just 16 days to go before America casts its ballots, the campaign trail is heating up. And Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are turning up the drama. Last weekend, both candidates brought star power to their rallies as they battled it out for voters in crucial battleground states. Kamala Harris electrified Detroit with pop sensation Lizzo by her side. Lizzo, dressed in a suffragette white pantsuit, pumped up the crowd, declaring,
"So if you ask me if America is ready for its first woman president, I only got one thing to say. It's about damn time! It's about damn time!"
The energy was palpable as Harris took the stage, drawing a sharp contrast between her platform and Trump's.
He's becoming increasingly unstable and unhinged, and it requires that response. I think the American people are seeing it, witnessing it in real time. And we must take note of the fact that this is an individual who wants to be president of the United States. And I think the American people deserve better than someone who actually seems to be unstable.
Her words were met with roaring applause as she painted Trump as exhausted and out of touch, saying he's dodging debates and interviews because he simply can't keep up.
He is someone who demeans the American people, who has no actual plan for uplifting the middle class, no actual plan that is about any sense of optimism in who the American people are and what we are capable of doing.
Then in Atlanta, Harris was joined by R&B superstar Usher.
And we have the opportunity to choose a new generation of leadership for our country.
Usher's message was clear. Georgia could swing the election and every vote counts.
We are here to support the next president of the United States.
In the Sin City, former US President Barack Obama was welcomed by a blue wave of supporters. During his 40-minute monologue, Obama questioned Trump's behavior and aging competence and encouraged voters to recognize that this election will be a tight match.
Trump's behavior of bullying people or putting them down is somehow macho, sign of strength. I'm telling you, that's not what real strength is. Never has been. Real strength's working hard. Real strength's carrying a heavy load without complaining. Real strength is about taking responsibility for your actions. Real strength is telling the truth even when it's inconvenient. Real strength is about helping those who have less or need some help, standing up for those who can't always stand up for themselves.
With all the stardom and all the support, then came something heartwarming and something unexpected. Music legend Stevie Wonder surprised Harris with a soulful rendition of Happy Birthday. Harris, visibly touched, wiped away tears, underscoring the emotional stakes of this election.
We have to remind people the power they have in spite of those that would try to diminish and make people feel powerless. In spite of those who would try and suggest that, oh, if you vote, nothing will happen. For sure, if you don't vote, nothing will happen. I mean, recently I was reminded Jimmy Carter voted on his 100th birthday. Seems to me everybody can vote.
Meanwhile, Donald Trump was on his own whirlwind tour. In Pennsylvania, he was showing off his endurance with a sprawling 90-minute rally.
This is the home of my friend Arnold Palmer.
He kicked things off with a nostalgic nod to golf legend Arnold Palmer, before launching into his familiar routine of criticizing President Joe Biden of starting wars and repeating Israel's claims of doing what it deems fit.
You know, I got great credit for the economy, for the military. We were in no wars. Think of it. I started no wars. Everybody thought I'd be like in a war. I'll be in a war in 2 days. No, it didn't work out. My personality stopped wars. Stopped wars. It stopped wars in countries that we weren't even involved. I was able to stop wars with other countries that we weren't even that involved with just by making a couple of phone calls. I saved a lot of lives. And Bibi called me today and he said, it's incredible what's happened. They said, it's pretty incredible. But he wouldn't listen to Biden because if he did, they wouldn't be in this position.
Now, Trump wasn't the only star in the corner. Tech mogul Elon Musk, one of Biden's fiercest critics, was also stumping for Trump elsewhere in Pennsylvania.
Most important is that the registration deadline in Pennsylvania ends at midnight tomorrow. So after that point, people cannot register to vote. So more than anything, it's register, register, register. Only have until midnight tomorrow. So definitely hound friends, family, acquaintances, people on the street, everyone you meet, just to register. We've got to register.
As the battle for America's future intensifies, the stage is set for an electrifying final stretch. It's all or nothing, and the stakes have never been higher.
First Post decodes the U.S. election, explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained, every Monday and Thursday only on First Post.